Okay, what about dealer finance? Now, there's a couple of things that are going on here. I was talking to John, who hosts the podcast with me, and this is property, and he just bought a new Prado, and he lives in his car. So the business bought the Prado. He lives in it. He's always driving around looking at properties. He drives it to, out west when they're doing stuff out there with property. So his business bought that, I'm pretty sure. He said. Oh, no, he did, because, for example, if you can see here, and you don't need to see this if you're just listening, Toyota and a lot of these brands have this guaranteed future value. So you basically go into the dealer, you buy the car, you use the dealer finance, and they say at the end of the term, we'll guarantee buy the car back off you, or you just walk away, right? So there's no out of pocket. A couple of things there. They have kilometre limits. So if you're over a certain amount of kilometres, you'll get penalised cents per kilometres over that amount. So you've got to check that. But the important thing to understand with this stuff is they want to keep you on the brand new car train every 4 years, every 5 years. It's a never-ending cycle. You just get stuck in this, we just pay $600 a month or whatever that amount is on this car, knowing that at the end of the time we can go in and swap it out for a new car. Yay, all that's good. I'm just not entertaining this stuff, particularly if you want and have had a car that you own for many years. A friend of mine the other day said, we're thinking about buying a Prado, and this friend knew John, and I'm like, okay, I don't think you should do that, because their current four-wheel drive, they bought it brand new in, I think, 2011, okay? So, and let's go there. Like, I'm not against brand new cars. I just want you to go into any car buying situation with open eyes. I want you to go into any car situation with some type of framework, and that framework for you could be, I just don't spend more than $10,000 on a secondhand car to zip around and park at the train station. Awesome. Don't let people tell you have to buy, you should buy a brand new car and all this crap. And I said to my mate, hey, I don't think you should buy that Prado from, you're going to buy it from Toyota, but not with their finance, with the guaranteed buyback, because your current car you've had since 2011, you guys keep your cars a very long time. So yes, if you do want to go and buy the brand new car, and that's another factor, there's no point in me buying brand new cars because I just flip them out every 3 years. But if you're a long-term car user and you're going to have it for more than 7 to 10 years, knock yourself out, buy a new. If you go through the other frameworks of what we've talked about, all the thresholds, and put some money into it and all that stuff to slow you down, and I said to them, don't do more than 4-year finance term, don't do balloons, because they want you onto this brand new car train every 4 years, where the history in your situation says you buy the car, you pay it off, and you keep it for another 6 or 7 years. So that's why you really need to know how you use cars. So they're not going to do that. I saw this online. It's the MG end of financial year. It's their finance deal. They've got a 0.99% comparison rate. So the interest rate's bugger all. There's no balloon. It's a 3-year loan term. It's a smash and grab. How amazing. Look, you need to know in your life that nothing is free and you pay for stuff. Now, if you ran the calculator and did, I don't even know how much this car is. If it was $30,000, right? If you did 30 years, $30,000 over 3 years, 6% interest rate. Actually, I'll do it now quickly. I'll just do it now very quickly, because it's, what is the monthly repayments on a 30K loan over 3 years and interest rate of 6% and a comparison interest rate of 1%. So, okay. So, and this is where nothing is free, and it's a really good example. At 6% over 3 years, the total interest is $2,855. With the 1% or 0.99, the total interest is $500. Like, interest isn't your problem here, okay? But you need to know that these dealers, they're selling this car. You won't be able to negotiate as much. There's going to be more fat in it. They're just making that, we'll call it $3,000 of interest. Like, the difference could be $2,500 or $2,200. Call it the $2,000 difference, right? They are making this in the car. So you are still paying for that. So don't get deceived with 0% finance, because last I checked, people don't give away money. People don't give away cars. That's why you have to go back to the fundamentals. And this is almost like investing in financial planning. What do you want to achieve? What's your end goal? What do you want to achieve? Then we work backwards and plug the stuff in. You might not need a freaking MG, but just because it's 0% or 1% interest, you go and do it. Oh, we needed a new car, and MG at the time was the only one that was doing 1% interest. Interest isn't your freaking problem. You're paying more. If you rocked up with cash and said, how much for cash right now, I can guarantee you could probably take $2,500, $3,000 off it like that. So nothing is free when it comes to life. Hey, it's Glenn here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.